In this tutorial session, we are going to look at string methods. When it comes to strings, they are immutable. That means the string value, which are a series of characters between the quotes, cannot be changed. However, we can create a copy of the string, then modify the string, or get something back from the string. For Python, there is a difference between methods and functions. The main difference involves an object. A method depends on an object, but a function does not depend on an object. Therefore, a method is dependent while a function is independent of an object. A method is attached to an object after writing a name and a dot operator. That attachment provides access to the data. There are a few differences, but one more difference is how we call the method and how we call the function. A method cannot be only called by its name. However, a function can be called only by its name. Our focus will be Python methods, but let me show you an example of a function. The name is tutorial with the value of Python for programming automation. We write the letter L to return the number of characters for len. Do you see the small f before len? That f lets us know this is a function. Recall, I said a function can only be called by its name. We're calling len with no other functions. Let's print the number of characters by passing in tutorial inside the len function, and then write print before the len function and run. The console shows 34. I'm going to write an L one more time. Do you see a small m before any of these words? We do not see an m because a method needs an object to be called. Now, watch what happens when I write tutorial.l. At this point, the IntelliSense is filled with m's. Let's select lower. The purpose of lower is to convert all of the characters to lowercase. I'm going to print, and you will see how all of these are lowercase. Bingo. Python for programming automation. We can also convert all the characters to uppercase by changing lower to upper. Let's run. Now we see Python for programming automation and all capital letters. In addition to converting the strings to upper or lowercase, we can also check to verify if the string is upper or lower by writing tutorial dot is upper. We can also write is lower. This will check to see if all of these characters are uppercase. This will return a true or false value. It will return true if the string is completely uppercase, or false if the string is not completely uppercase. Let's print and run. False, as expected. Now, something else that's unique about Python, it can combine all the string methods into one statement. So what I can do is check to see if it's upper after I convert the characters to upper. For example, tutorial upper. This will convert the string to upper. Now I'm going to check to see if it's upper. Print and run. Bingo. It showed true because they were all uppercase before it was verified if they were uppercase. Now, there are scenarios in Python where you want to find some characters and replace some characters. To find a character, we write tutorial.find. Let's find the letter A. There are 2 characters in this string with the lowercase a, but the interpreter would find the first character. Let's print and see what the console shows us. 16. It shows 16 because A in programming is the 16th character. Let's count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, the find method is case sensitive. That means this A is different from a capital letter A. Let's see what happens when we try to find this letter A. Print tutorial.find. The previous statement had a double quotes, but this time I'm going to add a single quotes and run. And it showed 23. So if this was 16, this is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Bingo. I have a question for you. What do you think would happen if we try to find a letter that's not in this string? For example, if I write the letter B and try to find it, what will the console show us? A -1. It shows a -1 because there is no letter B in this string. One more thing. I want to show you about the find method is we can search for a range of characters. Let's search for Python by writing print tutorial.find Python. And we see 0. It shows 0 because P is index 0. When it comes to the replace method, we write tutorial.replace. Let's replace Python 4. Add quotes, place the value we want to replace inside the first set of quotes. Then we have a comma and add more quotes. And the second set of quotes will have the value we want to replace it with. How about learn? Print and run. Learn programming automation. Bingo. Okay, we searched for a range of characters, replaced it. Let's search and replace a single character by writing tutorial.replace, and let's replace the letter F. It's lowercase. Let's replace it with an uppercase F. Bingo. The console shows capital F, Python for programming automation. That's a good stopping point. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next session.